everybody. It is your most handsome dungeon master, MotherGoose, and welcome back
I've
to
seen
Elements
Griffin
of a Great
McElroy.
Adventure. Oh, stop, I'm swooning. Okay, so welcome back to Elements of a Great Adventure, and I just want to congratulate our party. We've officially made it to 10 sessions. This won't be our 10th episode because I split some in half, but we made it to 10.
Woo!
Yeah, go team!
Woot woot.
Shall we get into it?
Before we do, what are you in, like a pillow fort or is a blanket draped over your setup? What is that?
I'm in a closet right now. I got a blanket hanging down behind me and a blanket hanging down in front of me. The only desk, kid you not, like 10 minutes before we jumped on, I was sitting at the only desk, which is in the basement, and I was like, huh. No, I can't record here. And so I scrambled to set this all up. I'm sitting on the floor. My laptop is on bedroom side table. My mic arm is attached to a folding chair.
Sick.
I'm doing what I gotta do.
Hey, if it looks like you're just sitting at a desk just with a blanket hanging behind you.
Behind me.
Hey, Elijah.
Thanks. Yeah.
I just want to say, I am formally apologizing for some things that you might hear in my recording when you're editing.
Oh no. Okay, well.
I completely forgot I forgot I was being recorded.
It's okay. I'll cut it out. And that too. I heard that one. Okay.
That was Jerry, I think, but you know.
So just to recap on that last session just a little bit, because it's been a while since we've actually got to play. Your party was attacked. Your party and Elaine were attacked by a massive army of Marrow. A lot of merfolk were injured, and the last thing you heard was a massive roar in the distance. So, first, what are your characters thinking? What's on their mind?
I can't believe I missed every single one of those cannon shots.
I don't know. Kithri is just like, oh man, again?
We just got
More
done fighting.
Of this? Kithri is at 7 hit points.
Oofy moofy.
So-
Character death today? Question mark.
No. She's got a potion of healing, but she was hoping to not have to use it.
I think Rael is more curious and just praying that his optimism will
Push
Good vibes only.
will reflect on what's below us. Yeah, he's gonna peek his little octopus head over the edge of a lane and look straight down.
Roll a perception check. Actually, give me a... No, I think perception's good. I was gonna say maybe investigation. Yeah, actually, no. Give me investigation.
A reception check.
Reception?
That's better for me. 17. You did want all of us to do that, right?
I was mainly meaning Rael, saying he specifically said he poked his head over the side. But yeah, if you want to too, that is great.
That's just a straight D20,
Yeah,
right?
and then, we're doing investigation, so if you get a plus to that. I was gonna go perception, but Rael, you said you're specifically looking to see what's down there. Cool.
I got an 11.
Cool.
Got a 12.
So, you don't really see anything. Rael, with your dark vision, though, I will say that very, very far down, you just make out something might be moving. And it might be getting bigger. But it still looks... looks kind of small.
No.
Can I call out to it?
Can you call out to it? Sure. Give me a give me a nature. No, give me an animal handling check, and then give me that noise. Whatever you actually are trying to say.
Okay. I got a nat 1.
Okay, all right. What do you say? What are you gonna try and tell it?
I don't know that I was
You're
really
just-
trying to tell it anything. I was just trying to like get some sort of
Cool.
response.
You see
I don't know.
in the distance a red flash, and whatever it is seems to be moving quicker. Oopsie.
Oh no. Is it a torpedo?
You know, with those investigation checks, it could be.
I rolled a
Wayne knows
17,
it's
Wayne.
Wayne knows it's not a torpedo.
Oh. Hey Jerry, it's not a torpedo.
Oh, thank you. I was worried.
Okay, so while you guys are like peeking your head over the side, Killian begins to telepathically reach out to you. Jerry, do you allow it?
I'll allow it.
And Killian says, "All right, everyone, fall in now." And you begin to see merfolk swimming towards Killian. Do you join them?
Where's Killian located?
Back of Elaine's neck, kind of near her nape.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Kithri will start swimming that way.
Nah.
Rael's not gonna.
We're gonna break up the party.
I am keeping my eyes fixed
Is
on that
Rael
mysterious
currently in
figure.
his druid form?
No, I'm an
course.
octopus.
And then
Yeah, remember he was like rock'em sock'em roboting us. into
Rael,
the
your
ink earlier.
decision is up to you, but you do hear Killian kind of. It's weird because you hear the snaps through the telepathy, but you hear him snap, and he's like, "Rael, snap out of it." Wait, Rael, snap out of it. We need you here now. But again, it's up to you. Stay or go. He is reaching out.
Okay, this thing has my full attention.
Cool.
I'm wrapped.
Okay, so that's fine. We'll do some individual seats. We'll start with Kithri and Wayne. You guys are swimming towards. You're swimming towards Killian, and you begin to see what is left of the merfolk. You count about 10 swimming up.
Oh
So-
no.
Over the 100 soldiers, you're sitting at maybe 10 to 20 left. And you do notice, though,
That's not good.
some swimming towards the back of not Killian. Killian's not the turtle. Elaine's shell, where we didn't really talk about it, but I believe you guys would know this from when you first got there. There is a med bay right in the middle of Elaine's shell. So how many are there, you do not know at the moment. So as you two are swimming up, a female merfolk swims up to you and loudly exclaims, "You guys were amazing. Wayne, using that cannonball to save your friends was so smart. Kithri, you've got to be the best warrior I have ever seen. I mean, using the whip to swing up and save Wayne right at the last moment was amazing."
I appreciate it, but what's all the hubbub?
Like, sorry, with
I guess I should elaborate too. What is continuing to be happening right now?
yeah. Let's get to Killian. He'll fill you guys in. I am Luna. I'm going to help you guys with whatever. You guys are so cool. I'm sorry. I know this is a serious situation, but I've heard such amazing things about the Knights of the Realm from Pratheen, and you guys did not disappoint.
Wow.
And
you
the
should
third...
use your. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You should use your enthusiasm to try to coax Rael the octopus back with us.
Yeah.
I hear you kind of telepath that, and I shut it off.
Okay, but she looks at you guys and she says, "Yeah, I'll give it my best bet." And she swims up to Rael and she taps him on the shoulder. Are you gonna let her speak to you?
I mean,
He's got
I'll
8
look at
shoulders,
her
by
and
the way, so
yeah,
which
I'll let
shoulder
her
is
speak
that?
to me.
Third one on the left.
Ooh, that's the wrong shoulder, my friend. That
am
one's
I
just a
gonna
little
have to-
smaller than the
am I
other
gonna have
ones.
to roll
Oh,
to see if I poke
no.
you and get your attention?
Oh, inappropriate.
Just kidding. Just
And-
Got
kidding.
his
Just
attention.
kidding.
Rael, she says, "Oh my gosh, Rael, not only could you transform into fish, which is like the coolest, but also so handsome. Hi, I'm Luna," and she puts her hand out to shake your hand.
Say, well, you know, an octopus, I know you know this, but an octopus is not technically a fish, but thank you very much. I am very handsome.
is
And I
it
shake her
weird?
hand right back. I give her like a little,
Cool, okay.
a little
She
squeeze,
lets go
but
and she's
nothing
like,
weird.
"Oh, yeah, I know technically, but I was just thinking you guys are land dwellers. You know, I didn't want to get specific with it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, let's try to stay away from the racism next time.
I will.
Just-
I will.
It's,
I'm
it's
so
okay.
sorry.
Just be better.
So, the other nights they sent me to come get you. We've got to go talk to Killian. It's
Why?
he's the captain, I guess. I mean, you guys, the merfolk have to go talk to Killian, and he did, I think, reach out to you guys. But I guess technically he's not your captain. Do what you want, I guess. And she swims away.
Yeah, you. Oh, okay.
Well, I'll give you.
Fine.
Cool.
I'll join
As
everybody else.
You are swimming up. Rael, you notice the merfolk swim up to you that you took off the cannon. He's looking a little better, and he swims up to you, and he's like, "Thank you, brave knight." And he takes a bow, and he says, "My name is Bean, and my life is indebted to you."
I change out of octopus form, and I give him a bow back, and I said, "See, I told you we would make it
You should have
just
said, you
fine."
look like a good bean.
Oh, old Bean.
I don't really get you,
Good to see
Landwin's
you.
humor. I'm only like 20. And the 5 of you swim up, and really, in around Killian is about 15 of you. So about 12 merfolk, you 3, and then counting Killian would be about 16. And he begins to reach out, and he says, "All right, here's the situation. Rael, thanks for joining us. The roar... The roar can only be one of 2 things. The Kraken god Lathos and the shark god Taneus."
What?
I mean, we're on the back of
gods
one,
now?
honey.
They think
We got-
it's a god. They think.
And one of the merfolk gives Wayne a dirty look.
I wasn't talking
And-
to you. Don't look at me.
Listen, Killian, I signed on to fight
And-
for Elaine, not to fight other god-like
Killian says-
creatures. How big is this?
So here's the thing. The gods of the sea don't always get along. And to answer your question, Elaine is one of the smaller ones.
Oh. Do they not like Elaine?
No, but to be fair, she doesn't really like those guys either. And Elaine chips in and she's like, yeah, they're a bunch of dicks.
I'm sorry, you said it could
fair
be
enough,
the
Elaine.
shark
That's
god
fair
or the
enough.
what god?
Kraken.
Oh. It's good that Rael came out of his octopus form.
Bad either way. So Killian.
Yeah, so
What's the game
I
plan
know,
here?
I know it felt real. I know it literally shook us mortals, but that initial message was purely through telepathy. They're not quite as close. We've got just a little time here. So here's the plan. Knights, you and the merfolk you came up with, go check on the med bay. I don't know if you guys have any healing spells, but we've got a lot of people who are really hurt right now. And then as soon as you can, get to the right side of Elaine. Rael, you can man a cannon by yourself, right?
Yeah, I could man too.
I'd be impressed. Let's see how that goes. At least get one, my friend. The other 4 of you, separate, get 2 cannons. You guys got the right side. I need 3 merfolk up here with me. The rest of you are on the left. Any questions?
Nope.
Just to clarify, you want me and Wayne
Yes.
and Rael on the right side.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Break. And he turns around and cuts off his sight. His telepathic link. Hey everybody, it's your DM, MotherGoose. I'm so sorry for interrupting the episode. I just have a couple quick things I want to shout out, and then I'll let you get back to it. First, I want to shout out our Twitter. It's Elements of a Great Adventure, or the actual @ is elements_great. If you have any character name ideas or item ideas that you'd like to see potentially show up in a future episode, you can tweet us there. We would love for you guys to have an actual hand in creating this story. Then I want to shout out Raul Alvarez for the use of our theme song and Shabaru for the amazing cover art they did for us. If you want to hire either of these people to get some work done, there will be links to both their Fiverr pages in the episode description. Anyway, that is all for today. I will let you get back to the episode, but thank you so much for listening to the Elements of a Great Adventure podcast. And Luna chips in, and she's like, oh man, I'm sure you guys have the best healing spells our people are going to be taken care of. Let's go.
Oh no.
So some of us have good healing
And
spells. Yeah,
Bean
let's
is
go.
like, Rael, I know you got some good spells. Let's go. Yeah. And you make it to the med bay, and as you walk in, it literally is just like the outside is just a big tent. The material, I probably should have thought of something, but you can tell just by looking at it that it has to be some sort of incredibly strong fabric, just because it is holding up and keeping with Elaine's speed. But as you walk in, Luna lets out a gasp, and you all see about 20 merfolk, each with varying degrees of injuries. Some are missing limbs, some have wide gashes across their bodies, some are covered in burns, and others just aren't moving at all. And running between each of the beds are just 2 nurses, and they're doing everything they can to help these soldiers.
Okay. Can we tell what kind of supplies they're working with healing-wise? Like, do they have any healing potions? Are there any people using magic to try to heal?
The 2 nurses, I will tell you, are using magic for sure. And then let's get a perception check.
Each of us?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Wayne, if you don't want to, you don't technically have to, but you're checking for medical supplies at the moment.
Yeah, why not? I'll help.
Cool.
Whoa! What did you say this is rolling for?
Perception?
Nat 20 plus 6.
Okay.
I also
Let's go.
have a nat 20 plus 6.
And I have a 17
Wow.
plus
We're gonna
4, so
save
a
you guys.
21. Not bad.
You guys are gonna save a lot of lives today. Hope you don't need those in combat. Okay. Wayne, let's say you guys just split up to look for supplies. Wayne, you were able to find 2 healing potions. And then Rael and Kithri, you found just kind of basic medical supplies, bandages, pain medication, alcohol, and some sort of cloth that is hydrophobic to help clean wounds. But yeah, they don't really have a lot. And I'm going to say...
Okay.
Bean and Luna
so-
each grab some bandages and run to random beds to try and start bandaging up. Wow, I was really struggling there. 2 merfolk who were missing limbs. One was missing an arm and one was missing a leg.
Okay. Kithri is going to swim up to one of the helping the nurse ones and
Great.
ask
So,
where to go with what.
There is a male merfolk, looks to be... sorry, he looks to be more of a mage. He's using more magic. Then there's a female merfolk who... she is using magic, but she's using more actual medical supplies. Which one would you like to go up to?
The second one, the one with medical supplies, since I am a non-magic person and I found more your typical nurse type things, I figured she'd probably be able to point me
Great.
where I need to.
So she
best.
chimes in. Sorry, my voice is very grovelly today. As you approach her, she says, "Oh my gosh, thank you. We are swamped back here. I am Indra," and she puts her hand out. Actually, she takes a glove off and then sticks her hand out.
Kithri shakes her hand,
Cool.
a nice firm handshake, but not anything hard. Says, "Hey, just here to help. Let me know exactly where I need to
Great.
go. Point
Do
me in
you
any
have
direction. I'm at your disposal."
how much do you know about healing? Do you have any magical abilities or anything at all?
I really don't. Unfortunately, I am just a weapons person. I've bandaged up some people in my time, and I know how to bandage up, but just your typical kind
Fantastic. That is
in the
totally
middle of
great.
the battlefield
On
stuff.
the end that you guys came in, we've basically got worse, or in the best condition to the worst condition. So if you want to go over to the front and just try and bandage up some of the smaller stuff, that would be fantastic.
All right, Kithri heads out to do just that.
As Kithri is walking away, Rael casts Good Berry twice, so there are 20 berries, and he hands her... I don't know, is there a receptacle, or does he just hand her
You can choose
20
how many
berries?
she takes. Cool.
Okay, he hands her 20 berries.
All right, Kithri takes one of the hydrophobic cloths and just kind
Smart.
of
Good.
bundles them up so
Smart.
they don't float away.
Um,
And goes
Wayne
along
goes up
with
to
What's
the
Wayne
nurse.
doing?
Goes up to the nurse as well and asks, "All right, who's in the worst conditions? Because I've got 2 health potions."
nice. And her eyes light up, and she's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, the two on the end, on the back of the room, they are the worst. Immediately go.
Got it. Or wait.
Cool. And then, we'll cut back to you. Rael, what are you doing?
I also want to go to the most severely injured. And
right
how
now,
much does a health potion heal?
All of these, basically everyone is unconscious. So right now, it'll basically bring them out of their death save, technically. It'll stabilize them.
Okay.
I would.
So how many people are in that area?
Oh, basically
in that death save kind of area.
everyone in the room. The couple on the end. There are a couple on the end that just have some scratches, or they were cut badly, but not to the point where they're about to die. But basically, everyone else is doing pretty bad.
Okay. Well, the three that are in the worst condition that Wayne doesn't give the health potions to are the ones that Rael would like to administer.
Great.
Healing to.
Fantastic. We're kind of in a. This is a little more of a rushed situation, so I'm gonna make you guys each give me a D20 roll. I think there's a medical skill. I apologize. I forgot my D&D books. Yeah, give me.
There is a skill check.
Can
for
I get a medicine check from each of you?
12.
Cool.
7.
7. Okay.
It's a good thing I'm not treating the people who are suffering the most.
And Rael?
I got a 12.
Cool. Okay. We'll start with Kithri. Kithri, you rush to the edge, or to the end, and you are able to successfully bandage a few people up. But it may not be the best wrapping, but it'll work.
I did tell her I'm not very good at it.
And one of the one of the merfolk, he looks up at you and he's like, thank you so much. And he kind of grabs your hand.
Sorry, I can't do more.
This was enough. Okay, let's cut to Rael. So you said the 3, right?
12.
No, sorry, but there are 3 merfolk.
Oh, yeah, 3 merfolk.
Cool. And what spell are you using?
Cure wounds 3 separate times.
Perfect. Okay, and is that a cantrip, or is that one of your actual spells?
I'm using it as a 2nd level spell slot, so 2d8 plus 4.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, just keep that in mind for later. Yeah, you were able to run up, and you just kind of... Actually, I'll let you describe it. What does Rael do?
He just kind of walks by, I guess, and he's obviously hurting for these people that are sick, and he goes over to one, and he puts his hand on his forehead, and he says, I don't know, be healed, brother. Yeah, cool. And he just kind of has a little conversation with him, and then moves on to the next one.
I like to imagine you go, put your hand on their forehead, sup, foo, boom. That's the healing sound.
Not even say anything, just home.
And that one, when you do, it shakes a little bit, but they're fine. And then we'll cut to Wayne. You went to the 2 that were in the most critical condition, and let's go to the first one. You pour. Describe what happens here. It's a merfolk male. He's missing a limb and has a pretty bad gash across his chest.
Okay, pal. Before I pour this down your gullet, I need you to take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Alright, sounds like you got some blood in there. So let's make a proper Let's make a proper 2 for this. So I'm playing doctor. I'm going to say that I take some sort of surgical tube or whatever and, like stick it in his mouth to where it won't have blood and stuff in the way, and then I pour the health potion for him.
Great. And as he begins to drink the potion, you see the wound on his chest begin to seal, and we'll say it's his right arm is missing. It begins to cauterize. I mean, it's not going to regrow, but the bleeding has stopped. And you hear his breathing return to normal.
That's good, soldier.
Let's go to the second one. It is a merfolk female, and she's got... basically looks like she was hit with a harpoon right through the chest. What does Wayne do?
So here's the plan, lady. I'm going to give you this. I need you to use all of your strength to drink this while I yoink this out of you. All right?
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1. That's over-exaggerated noise, but, that's the noise I like to think it's making as it comes out.
And the potion begins to go down, and she starts to breathe just a little more, but then it starts to slow down again, and she goes limp.
Oh.
Did she just die?
Yes. Yeah. She did not make it.
I'm mildly very upset about this.
Yes, I really am sorry, Wayne, with saying these two were in the they were the worst and the most dire situation. The DC for both of them was very high.
So she had already lost too much blood, and the wound healed, but there was nothing left to do.
It was just a little too late for her. Is there anything you tell her?
I'm sorry.
Great. And do you linger there? Or do you walk away?
Probably check back up on the other guy and make sure that the lady is in a proper resting position.
You do what you need to do, and she looks like she's comfortable. She is in the proper resting position. And we'll cut back here in a second.
Just to clarify, the whole good berry thing. Good berries give you 1 HP.
Oh, yeah.
Which, would that technically save you from death saving?
I think so. Yes. So, basically it would stabilize.
Okay, so Kithri is just now realizing this potential with that many berries. She's just running around and popping a berry in every single person's mouth at this point.
Cool. Give me another medical roll. And while they're doing that, Wayne is... sorry, say that again?
Did you want each of us to do the medical thing, or just them?
Oh,
or just
no, just Kylee. Yeah. Wayne, as you approach the other guy, he kind of sits up and he grabs your hand and he says, "You saved my life. I really am sorry. You couldn't save both of us, but you saved my life, and that still means something."
You're welcome. Just try to rest up.
I will. And he kind of lays back down and he lets go of your hand and he kind of closes. Well, not kind of. He closes his eyes. Kithri, let's cut back to you. What did you get?
I rolled an 8, so one better than last time.
Cool. So
haphazardly shoving berries in people's faces.
Yeah. Rael and Wayne were able to stabilize most of the people who were in the worst condition. So you were able to, we'll say the first couple you miss, Like it kind of just slides down their face and hits the floor. But you're moving so quickly, you don't really notice. But the next couple you hit, the ones that were in worse conditions, you were able to get the berries in. And between what you've done and the nurses and Luna and Ben, really everyone else is stabilized.
Yay!
Rael, Kithri, I'm very curious how do you handle this situation? I know I'll say you both were able to see what happened, and you see Wayne standing by himself.
Kithri's gonna swim over and, do the whole pat on the shoulder, except can't quite pat his shoulder. So just pats him kind of on the middle arm and is like,
Pat him on his gut.
hey,
Give him a little belly rub.
you no, I don't know if that'll help at the moment, but just kind of pats him almost where his shoulder is, or almost where his elbow is,
Gotcha.
and is like, hey, you did everything you could, and you should be proud of that. And she knew that in the end.
Thanks. Still could have been a little quicker, though, I think.
Hey, you can only be as fast as you are, and somebody else's trident was just faster. So we can't dwell on this, or more things like this are going to happen. We have to go ahead and make sure that this is not going to happen to anybody else.
Rael follows Kithri and I guess arrives at Wayne as she's done speaking, and he nods solemnly at Wayne and sticks out his hand.
That's it. Just hand for hand.
This is an audio medium, Zeke. Use your words.
I know. Well, okay. Handshake or just like fist bump?
Yeah, I'm gonna fist bump you killing that lady. No, a handshake.
He didn't kill her. He didn't kill her. She just died. All the good work I just did.
A solemn
Kithri.
handshake. A serious, understanding, heartfelt handshake. An understanding handshake.
Am I supposed to? I mean, yes.
I tell you're
I think
struggling with this decision.
I think we need to know with Rael's past if Wayne shakes.
Sorry, I didn't realize I needed to. Sorry, my brain is not functioning correctly. Yes, I will take his hand and solemnly go, yes, let's get back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And Wayne, I will give you this. With that roll, you know that even though it wasn't able to bring her back, the potion was still able to alleviate the pain she was feeling, and just having you there meant that she did not die alone.
For all the listeners, Elijah just turned away to burp, but, it kind of looked for a second like he was turning away to keep his tears from the microphone.
Yeah. Listen, you can't prove one way or the other. Okay, and Bean swims up and he's like, "Guys, it's getting bad out there. I think we need to go."
You heard the
Okay.
man.
All right. We'll follow Bean.
Great. So the five of you start swimming out, and just as a reminder, you guys were on the right side originally, so one of the cannons got blown up. But there are still 9 cannons on the right side that you guys can go to. So what does this kind of look like? How far are you guys spreading out? Are you trying to stay close together? Why don't you guys talk about it in character? How you want to do it?
Okay. So Kithri's gonna look over at Rael and say, "Can you really man 2 cannons by yourself?"
How close to each other are the cannons, did you say?
Cannons are. Oh, I think they.
That was
we
only
kinda
as an
had to-
octopus.
Right, it's why he was an
Oh,
octopus.
you're not an octopus anymore.
Yeah, but I still have
No, you
a
don't.
second
Oh, you still haven't.
and wild shape.
Unless... Oh, wait. Did you give us a full rest whenever we were, in a trance?
On a lane, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So, the cannons are approximately like 50 feet apart. Because there's 10 spanning her whole back. And I know it was probably a little confusing. I changed it like 3 times last session while I was trying to figure out how big I wanted Elaine to be. But yeah, just about 50 feet apart.
Yeah, I can totally man 2 cannons by myself. Pshaw.
Sheesh. And Luna chipes in and she's like, I bet you can.
I bet I can too. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, Luna. See, I can do this, yeah.
Kithri just quirks an eyebrow and says, okay, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna go man my own cannon.
Great. And Luna's like, Wayne, I'm going with you. And she kind of gives you a salute. Do you guys do that on the land?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, except it looks more like this, and Rael holds up his middle finger.
Oh. No,
And she's like,
no.
oh, okay. And she flips you off, Wayne.
No. Thanks, Rael.
All right, Kithri's gonna look over at Bean and say, I guess it's you and me, Bean.
Yeah, let's do this.
Mr. Bean.
And
then Bean flips her off.
yeah, and actually, as you notice, Luna turns around and she's like, oh, sorry, and she flips off Rael and Kithri.
Kithri just kind of shakes her head and chuckles just a little bit.
I'm gonna slowly just. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do it.
Okay, yeah, I won't. And then she flips you off again,
so-
and she's like, oh, wait, sorry.
Okay, so guys, how are we gonna do this? Who's manning what? Because I think we shouldn't all bunch up just in case they decide to attack. Then they'll have to attack solo. We won't all get injured at the same time, and we can all help whoever they go after.
Yeah, so you said that there were 9 cannons operational on the right side of Elaine?
Yeah, and the one that's missing is towards... The one that got destroyed was towards the middle.
Okay, so if it's maybe exactly in the middle, then maybe me and someone could be on the side that has 5, and then the other one can go to the side that has 4. And then that way we're all kind of evenly spread.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who wants to go
My
where?
thoughts, just a suggestion. If Rael is gonna try to man 2, I say we put him up closest to Elaine's head, just so that she has a lot of protection up there.
But what if he can't actually man 2 and he accidentally pulls them and they just...
Bro, I can
Then I
handle
will
2
be
cannons.
severely
He's
disappointed.
gonna cause a Rube Goldberg where he spins his cannon, shoots a cannon, that cannon spins around, shoots the other cannon, so on and so forth. Until the med bay's in shambles.
Yeah, and
Okay, we could put him in the middle to man 2 cannons near the middle.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we put Rael in the middle, and then you and me choose opposite ends. Wayne.
Yeah.
Do you want heads or tails?
Well, okay.
Is it too late for me to go to the back?
Okay, well, this is a situational thing. Can we roll, like, perception to see how, just off on an off glance, see how far away the unknown god is?
Yeah, sure.
Go.
Maybe a triple. 21.
Nice.
That's mod. That's not.
15.
Is this perception?
Yeah.
13.
Great. You guys poke your heads off the side of Elaine, and there is just a massive gush of water that kind of slams into you guys. And you can't quite make out what it is, but it is very close now.
Oh, okay. We rush
Yeah,
into the
I'm,
cannons, guys. All right, Wayne.
I'll take tails.
Okay, Bean, you and me up there by Elaine.
Yeah.
right up by her head?
Yes, ma'am. And he flips you off.
Mr. Bean.
I don't need a salute, man. Just an affirmation. We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Okay.
No, just do it back, and Rael flips them both off. Double fisting it.
Here, since we're still in a group, can I punch Rael?
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Roll an attack roll.
Here we go again.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, give me an unarmed strike.
What is that? 1d4.
We can't be infighting at this point.
Yeah,
That's D4 plus strength, right?
I think so. Yeah. Sorry. I don't have any in my book, so I might be a little off.
4.
That doesn't sound good.
But luckily, I don't have a mod for my strength, so it's just 4.
But man, sure hope Rael doesn't need those health points later.
It was worth it.
Sure hope you guys aren't about to fight a
Yeah,
literal
where-
god.
Where did you punch me?
Square in the hand, like not even
Like
thinking
while
about
he's
breaking your finger.
while he's flipping
Yeah.
you guys off. Okay.
Yes.
I kind of just like shake my hand, and I could feel something pop in it, and I perniciously use the other hand to actually.
And Luna, you catch, kind of bends over to Bean. She's a lot taller than Bean, and she's like, I'm starting to think that's not a proper salute.
Just a question. Did we use up all the good berries?
Let's see. Let's say,
There were 20 good berries.
yeah, let's say you took care of 2, and then Rael and Wayne were the back 5, so let's say you used 13, so you've got about 7 left.
Okay. So, while we make our way, I'm gonna go ahead and take a potion of healing, because I'm at 7 hit points.
Probably
and if
a
we're
good-
about to fight God, I don't think that's a great idea to go into that way.
Probably a good idea.
Rael looks over to Wayne and is like, did you hear that? She actually thinks it's God.
I said it with quotation marks,
We'll
and
see.
there's people
I
over
want
here
you-
that you need not to be rude about.
I want you in a fighting
Can't
condition.
say
I
quotation
want you in a
marks.
fighting condition, Rael. So I'm not gonna punch you again. But
Give me an intimidation roll. Sorry, Rael.
Meanwhile, potion of healing
17.
is
Oh wait, no, it's
2d4.
19 plus 2.
Okay, yeah, let's handle Wayne and Rael, and then I'll jump back to you, Kylee. It's okay. Rael, I will say this does scare you, but I'll let you describe what Rael does. So Wayne punches at you, and
Shouldn't it be a contest?
Don't I?
oh yeah, we could do
Yeah.
a contest.
Don't I get to contest that?
Yeah, give me Constitution.
So we both roll intimidation?
Yeah, no, we'll keep.
Oh, me Constitution.
Yeah, we'll keep Wayne's intimidation and give me a Constitution roll, but just a flat roll. Oh
Wait,
no, sorry.
so-
You can add your modifier, but it's not a saving throw.
Yeah, okay, so that's 20 actually.
Oh, okay.
By 1.
Okay, so
Plus 2.
Oh, 19 it matches.
Oh.
okay, we'll say it matches.
So whenever I
Let
do
me know-
this,
okay,
you just
what-
kiss my fist.
Let's do this.
Yeah,
You catch his
I
fist.
lean over and give it a little mwah.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Kithri, right now, while you guys are still lower level, I'm just letting your health potions fill you up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Once we get to a higher level, we'll use them like how we're actually supposed to use health potions. But for now, maybe once you guys hit like 6 or 8, maybe.
I appreciate it. You are a merciful DM.
You are welcome. Okay, so Rael, first I need to know, how big is your octopus? What's its size class?
Oh. Okay, 1 second. I don't even remember which book I got it from.
Oh, I actually might be able to tell you. Do you know what kind of? Were you a giant octopus?
Yeah, it's large.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I literally just found it too. Okay. So I'm gonna need large. Large is pretty big, but is it big enough to handle 2 cannons? I'm gonna need a... give me a acrobatics check.
Okay.
Fair. He is pretty slippery.
And the way we'll do
Where's the
this
trick?
is if you pass, I will let you just operate the cannons, both of them. If you fail, you can still operate both, but you'll have disadvantage on both cannons. Or you can then choose to just operate one.
I got a 17.
Ooh, yeah. We'll say that goes through. You can...
Sweet.
You can operate 2 cannons.
In all fairness, I can reach 15 feet in either direction, so...
15. But really you'd be needing 25 in each direction.
Yeah, but that's like my reach. That's not counting the base of my body,
Right,
so...
and we'll
He's
say,
really big.
like, maybe you have to move a little bit from one cannon to the next before you fire.
Okay.
Yeah, well...
Rael's just like shaking back and forth, firing cannons.
Okay. This is gonna be hilarious. Okay. So, one last time, let's just go over your guys' placement on the cannons. Where did each of you go?
Bean and Kithri are up front near Elaine's head, the furthest one towards the front of Elaine.
Cool.
Me and
Okay.
Luna are at the cannons at the tail.
Like, very back one?
Yep.
Or, like, yeah?
I think that's what we said, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Really, I mean, anywhere on that back side, you can go. Those back, like, 4. We'll say the front half is the one that has the 5.
And me, myself, and I go to cannons 4 and 5 and kind of stretch a little bit and limber up and then turn back into an octopus.
Great. Fantastic. Let's hope this encounter doesn't go longer than an hour.
One more time, I'm curious, how do the cannons get loaded?
Yeah, so basically, Rael can do it himself because he has 8 arms, but Wayne and Kithri, you can either choose to load or fire. I feel like firing would be a little more interesting, but I am gonna let you choose. So if you want to load, your corresponding person will fire, or vice versa.
Alright.
Since Bean was shell-shocked from the last encounter on the cannons, I'ma be like, hey, listen, if you want to load, that's cool. I'll go ahead and fire,
And
so you can keep resting.
actually,
from that.
as you're standing there, Bean is kind of frozen. He looks very scared.
Oh, okay. So Kithri's just gonna grab his hand, kind of shake him just a little bit, and say, hey, Bean,
Yeah,
Bean,
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Bean. It's okay. It's okay. It happens to everybody,
Yeah.
but we are gonna get through this, okay? We are gonna fight hard for Elaine and for your people, and we are gonna do this. We are gonna make it, all right?
Yeah.
I will fire if you just bring me the ammo.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta
Okay.
do.
What do you want? Cannonballs or harpoons?
Okay. Out of character. Remind me
So,
what they do.
cannonballs do explosive damage, and harpoons do piercing damage. And I'll let you guys change mid-combat, but just as kind of like a starting place. What do you want him
and
to
they-
prep?
Okay. Okay, wait. So, explosive, which one is more damaging, I guess is what I'm asking.
I think the explosives do more damage. The harpoons are a little more accurate.
Okay. We're gonna go cannonball.
Yes, ma'am. And he goes to flip you off, and then he's like, "Was Rael telling the truth when he said that this was a salute?"
No, but it was a good-natured
Oh,
joke.
okay. So I shouldn't do that anymore.
You can do it to him, because he will consider it a salute.
Cool, and he kind of turns his back, reaches his arm out, and flips off Rael.
Rael nods like, yeah, what's up?
And then, so just a reminder on the cannons, and we'll cover this next session as well. You're basically on a large platform that can raise and lower and spin 360 degrees. So you, as the cannon operator, have little levers on the sides that let you control that. Wayne, let's cut to you. What are you wanting to do? Are you wanting to fire or load?
I'm gonna say to Luna, all right, look. I have a bit of a score to settle with myself. As soon as I start feeling bad about myself again, you can take the reins. But for now, you load, I shoot.
Yes, sir. You're going to kill it out there.
Well, hold on a minute. Maim. Seriously, maim.
Maim and injure. Let's go. And she kind of flexes a little bit.
Wait. He doesn't know how sentient this quote-unquote god
That's true.
is.
I mean, it's a god,
also-
so I'd hope it's
Yeah,
sentient.
but he's not believing that they're
That is true.
gods.
Yes,
so
but
that gives you a little leeway.
Elaine spoke to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're not Elaine.
That's true. It depends on how ugly it is. It might remind me of King Shark. I mean, I can't say that.
Yeah, let's take that again.
Stricken
It
from
might
the
remind
record.
me of something else I might have seen before.
Cool. Actually, yeah, this is gonna be hilarious. Okay. So Rael, let's just do one last check on you. You already rolled, so you will be able to operate the cannons without having to roll disadvantage. But how's Rael doing? What's he thinking about? He is alone, doing the job of 4 people.
He's thinking about how much of a stellar joke that was, telling them that raising the middle finger was a salute.
Nice. And do you see Bean flip you off?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Oh, and this is something I needed to mention earlier. Killian informed you that it was a telepathic message. Rael, you did not allow this message to come through, but you still heard it. So whatever it is extremely powerful.
Okay.
Cool. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to take your choice away, but like, Rael didn't even get the choice. It just went through. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Great. So you guys are all standing at your posts. Some of you, I guess, sitting on the cannons. I'm imagining it more like kind of a chair. And you begin to hear that same telepathic message again. But this time it's actually speaking. And it says...
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just thinking that takes away the whole Wayne being able to kill it thing.
Yes. Sorry, I actually thought that was Jerry. It says...
Life is nothing but suffering. You are born, you spend every day in misery, and then you die. Nothing more, nothing less. But do not fear, children of Elaine, for we are here to set you free.
I don't want to be
All
free.
right, let's give this nihilistic punk a reason to live.
Rael says, well, if life is nothing, you better get busy dying.
I'm not gonna say because I just said I wanted to teach this guy a lesson. But you know what?
Okay.
Justin didn't.
A couple things happen really, really fast after that. Rael, give me a perception check. And this is going to be taking place in the back. So, Kithri, I'm going to say it's just a little too far for you to see what's happening.
I got a 25, not natural.
Cool. Okay. Wayne, you're the first to see it. And Rael, you will notice this as well. You see Luna transform. She doubles in size. Her face begins to extend, and a large fin begins to grow out of her back. And Wayne, standing before you, is a were-shark.
What is that? That's nothing.
Hold on. Regardless of whether or not I know she's evil yet, I need to know, did she happen to load my cannon?
Yes.
That's a fair point.
Yes, she loaded the cannon. What did you tell her to load? A harpoon or a cannonball?
Well, see, I wanted to make up for the lack of accuracy I was having before, so definitely harpoon.
Cool. Okay. She lets out a massive roar, and then she looks at you, Wayne, and she's like, "Let's do this!" And she flips you off and goes next to the coral barrel of harpoons, ready to load your next shot.
Could you do me a favor, DM? Just real quick, explain to me how a were-shark flipped him off.
Yeah. Okay. So it has like fins still. It has a like normal hand. I imagine it as like there's kind of webbing between the fingers, but still enough that it can like move its fingers freely like we could. Maybe there isn't as much motion,
Okay.
but it literally is, just think a werewolf, but if it was a shark instead. Like human body, but it's, grayed out.
Think what I said
skin. Earlier. Yeah, I know. That's why I said this is going to be hilarious.
Did anybody else?
Rael was able to catch it, yeah.
No, I meant, did anybody else transform?
Sorry. From what you know, no, they did not. Just Luna.
Luna?
Yeah. Sorry, I should have warned you, right?
Sorry. Hold on, I think your name is some sort of pun, because that scared me a little too much, and I'm not gonna let you know how much.
Were sharks are we're kind of looked down on in our community right now. There's a stigma around us, but so I don't really tell people, but we're fighting. I'm pulling it out, right?
Yeah,
right.
Just load that cannon and don't look at me wrong.
Okay.
you got these weird beady eyes.
Her just dead, cold, lifeless shark eyes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And then again, this is all happening very fast. You hear Killian chime in, and he says, This might be the end of us here. If you want to leave, now is your chance, and no one would blame you.
You can shut the frick up with that negative talk, boss man. We're in it.
And then from the depths, 8 massive tentacle arms burst out from underneath Elaine. All, completely surrounding her. Arms in each direction.
The Kraken! Looks like I will be having sushi.
I know we already covered this, but just to clarify again, octopi aren't fish, so it wouldn't be sushi.
Okay, but it's called a joke and it's called nuance because I said that in the previous session, and I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah, no, but you were wrong, so yeah.
Rael, if you like it so much, why don't you marry it?
That was me, Jeremiah, talking to Zeke, trying to roast him.
No, that was totally in character. You guys are having this argument while there are just 8 massive tentacles wiggling around.
I'm out of funny things to say, so let's lock and load.
And the arms begin to wrap around Elaine.